everybody, how you doing? Jamie, I'm back at you again with Monday Morning Motivated Matters. Hope everybody's in a good place, in a safe space, that you had a wonderful weekend. I missed you all. I can't wait to continue our conversation that we started last week as we talked about control. And we said we're going to continue to talk about fear over the course of the year, right? Because false evidence appearing real happens 365 days out the year, so we got to make sure we address it. This one we're talking about fear in the form of control. Fear in the form of control. Hold on 1 second. If you didn't watch last week's video, if you didn't watch last week's episode, I want you to go back there right now. I mean right now. Go back there, stop this video, don't even come hang out with us yet, because there's a call to action. There's some things that you got to level set with before you can even spend time here. So if you didn't get a chance to go watch it, go check it out. There's a call to action. Bring that homework with you. Like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe and bring your tribe with you to this episode, because this is where we keep going. And this therapy, it's 5 steps to this therapy. I want to make sure you don't miss any steps. So as we continue to talk about fear in the form of control. Oh, you see, I'm so excited, but let me hold on. I got to make sure we give our sponsors their due. So thank you, ExecuMass, for allowing us to share with you today their first lineup from their luxury line. This one called Frankie. It's extremely nice. When I say extremely nice, it's extremely nice. They've made some upgrades to certain things. The stitch quality is on another level, and just how it looks and feels. Check it out. Very, very sharp. Very, very sharp. Fits nice and snug around the face. The new earlobes are very nice, so they're not feeling like they're straining around the ears. I feel like one of those Delta Sky Miles attendants walking around the airport, but I look clean, so I'm mean, so it don't matter. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's get to it. Control. We talked about fear in the form of control, false evidence appearing real. The one thing that we talked about last week was, are you controlling or do you like to be controlled? Are you controlling or do you like to be controlled? The second question we ask is, what's that something or someone that you like to be in control of or be controlled by? Did you answer that question? Thank you for those that answered the question and put some of their feedback in the comments. A few people say, yeah, I'm a control freak. What we gonna do about it? So we're gonna figure that piece out. Other people said, you know what? Control is not a big issue for them. And I'm like, really? What planet are you from? I mean, I'm looking up to you like a superhero, because I feel as though we all deal with certain aspects of control to some level. But if you don't, that's cool. But I still want you to hang out with us, because maybe you'll learn something today. So it made me think about myself, right? What do I have issues with when it comes to control? What issues do I have with control? What do I like to be in control of? The first thing I thought about was my relationships. That's someone. I've been hurt in relationships, I'm not gonna lie. I've been through some very vulnerable situations where my heart got pulverized and I had to go to counseling just to repair it. I didn't like that feeling. So it impacted my relationships and still has to some degree. That's something. What's that something? That something for me has been work. I think because I'm a Capricorn, we always got that hard work ethic, but that something for me has been work. I like to work, and sometimes it just consumes me to the point where I'm trying to attain my goals so much, I just let everything else crumble. Not crumble, but I just don't have enough balance with it, right? Like maybe it's my health, or maybe it's working out, or maybe it's my diet, or maybe it's my connection with my family and friends, or maybe it's my spirituality with him. All these things. Letting that one thing called work, because I'm trying to chase something so bad and so hard, it impacts and hurts me in other areas. So what's yours? I just shared with you mine. What's yours? It's important that you take this first step. It's very important that you accept it. I'm accepting mine. I just shared it with you. I'm accepting it. Are you going to accept yours? Can you get that vulnerable with yourself? Can you get that vulnerable with your special someone to say, look, I fall short in these areas. I'm sorry I'm abusive. I'm sorry I'm abusive. I just like to be in control. I'm sorry I micromanage people at work. I just gotta be in control. I'm sorry that alcohol has control of me at times. I just can't seem to get rid of it. Or these drugs are really impacting me. They got me under their ravel. I can't even unravel these things. Like, can you even write it down a minute and say, like, this is what I got going on? Because then and only then can you do the next step, and that's take positive action. Not just action, positive action. What do I mean by positive action? Sometimes we take action to correct things that are wrong in our life, but they aren't always positive. They aren't always positive. Sometimes you can change for the worse. You can make a change, but it's more negative than the thing you were doing. So what? So what, you beating up on her? You only beating up on her once a week? So what, you just drinking hard 1 or 2 nights a week? Now you're just going to drink on, certain day. You see where I'm going with this. You can't play with this thing. You got to take a positive step, positive action to make sure that this thing called fear is not controlling you. I hope you think about what is that positive change you're going to make. It could be small, and this is not something, this is called work. This is work. This is transformative life work. This is the thing that people don't do. You want to get to the next level in your life? You're going to make a positive change on that thing that's controlling you or you like to be controlled by. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. And I want you to write it down. I want you to write it down. Understand, you're not going to go from 0 to 100 overnight. Maybe you go from 0 to 10, maybe 20. Maybe you'll go get some counseling or somebody to help and talk to you about it, to help you feel better. I told you I got counseling. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Go do it. You only got one life to live. What you going to do with it? You going to let this thing called fear consume your whole life? You going to let fear consume your whole life? Come on, y'all. Come on. So I want you to rock with me, because we got one more left in the chamber. This has been a 5-step process, kind of like the 12 steps of sobriety. We got one more left in the chamber, and I'm gonna wait till next week because it is like, it's the ultimate thing. It deserves its own episode, I promise you. So I hope that you take some time to think about, have you accepted that thing you identified that's got control of you? Have you accepted that thing? Or that's someone that's causing you to live your life in fear? And I want you to think about the positive change you can make so that it's no longer keeping you in a hole. I look forward to seeing you next week. These conversations matter to me so much. Like I said, you want to get to the next level? I'm going to help you create your life. But we got to do some surgery. We got to get up in there. We got to get into those areas that you can't even do by yourself. I look forward to seeing you again. I promise you this last piece is going to be so critical. And when you start making this a habit, it starts to ripple over into other things in your life. Can't wait to see you next week. Hope you have a wonderful week, everybody, here on Motivated Matters, where we're creating our life right now. We're doing it right now. We're not wasting no time. This is week number 9. We're going to keep it rolling, baby. I can't wait to see you again. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Take care. This message has been brought to you and sponsored by ExecuMass. Find us at www.execumass.com.